it has made me think about my life and the loss of my youth and the impending onslaught of adulthood that's just gonna blast me in the face. So yeah, I've been thinking about that.
So, I mean, does it feel like a missed opportunity or something? Or the things you should have done by now or something?
Yeah.
What's coming up?
I just, I haven't ever really done anything super crazy, except for major in theater. That's the only reason. And my parents are still shrugging their shoulders supportively. But I've always wanted to get like into a fight, like an actual fist fight, because I think I'd do okay. I think I'd be good.
It's gonna be quite a show.
Yeah.
I got a scar already right there.
Yeah.
Last jaw.
I'm gonna add one. So that's something I've never done. Have you done anything actually crazy?
Oh, well, so I ride a motorcycle, which is a source of great, honest joy to me. Probably because I wasn't allowed to for a while. And I got hit by a car 2 days ago.
Oh,
very minor. I got rear-ended and about 5 miles an hour coming into the sun. The guy saw the car ahead of me, but not me, even though it's a giant BMW. And he hit me about 5 miles an hour, which was a big surprise. The bike fell over, I bruised my leg just because I hit the bike. He helped me pick it up, which is very important because it weighs 700 pounds. So I let him go because nothing was broken. And I'm sort of, I turned 30 a while ago, but I'm also kind of reflecting on oh, this is sort of interesting. It can all disappear, but it's great to be here. Should I keep riding? Yeah, so what should I be doing?
This is a comedy show. We're talking about comedy. So that sort of fed us our question from you guys, which is if you were to do anything crazy or wild or absurd that you haven't gotten a chance to do yet, but it's something you want to do, can you shout those out
what would it be?
for us? Hang gliding.
I love you.
Hang gliding, saying I love you, something pine tree?
Bike across the country.
Hang gliding is the first one. I think
Okay, here we go.
To be honest, we got to take it.
Yeah, right on.
Hang gliding, thank you.
Thank you.
I am the #1 hang gliding instructor in my state. I don't like it when people come to my work and question what I do. People coming in here just because I'm a lady being like, are you sure this is safe? And this harness doesn't fit. And I'm like, shut your mouth, I'm the best one. Then one day, this fucker comes in and he's like telling me that he wants to hang glide, that it's something he's always dreamed of, but that the experience has to be spot on. Like he wanted a certain color of hang glide.
Yeah.
He wanted to go in a pattern, so if anyone looked up at the time, we're in the middle of the desert, by the way. If anyone looked up at the right time, they'd be like, oh, figure 8. So I asked this guy what was so important about today. He had an answer for me.
I have secret information from NASA that an asteroid is going to hit the Earth in exactly 1 month. And when I look back on my illustrious career as an astrophysicist, I think to myself, I've never done anything foolish. I worked for years to get my PhD. I scrambled during the postdoc. I clawed my way up at NASA. I even signed a bunch of things I didn't agree with so I could stay at the agency. And now it's all just going to disappear. And we can't tell anybody because there would be widespread panic. So God damn it, I'm going to take a vacation and I'm going to go hang gliding. And I want smoke coming back out of the hang glider. I want to make a figure 8 over the desert. I don't care who's down there. I want to go out in a blaze of glory. It's me and the dinosaurs, baby.
So, after I asked him this question, this guy, Steven, looked at me. All of a sudden, he got all down in the mouth about something, started fidgeting his hands, and he muttered something under his breath that sounded weirdly like, end of the world. And I was like, what? And he was like, end of the world. And I'm like, what are you even saying to me right now? That the world is going to end, Steven?
She looked disturbed. I felt the need to make a personal connection. I realized I seemed to be ranting. I was probably crazy. And that's what crazy people do. It's the desert, right? So I said, it says Darushka on your leotard there. Do you have a first name? She said, my name is Aaron. And I said, listen, Aaron, what if I told you that, that we only have so much time in this world, and it's important to do the thing you love. And for me, I want to go hang gliding, and I want it to look great. And I got to have high standards, and I'll pay you any money you want. But teach me how to do a figure eight. Teach me how to do a figure eight up in the desert while I still have time.
And I said, deal. But the thing that I want to do most in the world before I die is have sex. And it's got to look great. Nice choice. It's a beautiful piece of furniture.
I think it's a little loud for our place.
A little loud?
I don't, it's orange.
Bright orange is the thing now. Everybody's got bright orange everything. Bright orange jumpsuits, bright orange BMWs.
Just because you own a jumpsuit and I don't own a jumpsuit doesn't mean you have to keep throwing it in my face. I'm not really a jumpsuit guy. I look like a big pear in a jumpsuit.
You know what, Paul? I don't want to have this fight with you again. You don't want to wear a jumpsuit? I've given up. Fine. Don't wear a jumpsuit, Paul.
Shannon, you have not given up. You wore the jumpsuit to Crate and Barrel. And it looks very fetching.
Thank you.
I mean, you are hard to keep up with. Do you see anyone else here in a suit? I only wear a suit so I can look good next to you.
Look, just because you're uncomfortable wearing a jumpsuit doesn't mean that when I wear it, I'm throwing it in your face. You take everything so personally, Paul.
I'm supposed to. You told me that's what makes me interesting.
Well, it did at first.
It's been 5 years. I mean, something must be working. You make more money than me, but you're still here.
Look, you being so sensitive to everything was ideal at the beginning of a relationship. At the beginning. Because at first, every little nice thing I did, you took 100% completely to heart. I've never dated a man like that before. Usually men, I do nice things for them and they go on their merry way and pretend it never happened or that it was expected. The fact that I did the dishes is just not even a footnote to them, but you noticed.
I did.
You did.
I did.
You noticed everything. And now,
It's getting on your nerves.
it's getting on my nerves. I just want to be able to let one thing just glide off your back for once.
Okay. We will buy this chair, and I will get a jumpsuit. I'm gonna wear a girdle under it, but I'm gonna get a jumpsuit. Will that make you happy?
I want you to not care if I want you to get a jumpsuit, Paul.
What kind of fucked up catch-22 is that? You want me to not care?
I want you to not give a shit. Never give a shit anymore, Paul. I would love for me to stroll through wearing a jumpsuit. A brand new jumpsuit. And for once, you to not notice.
You want me to not notice you?
Paul, it's been suffocating.
Oh my God. Why, you feel awful, but I'm hungry. Perhaps we could get a hamburger. And enjoy some activities by the local sports franchise.
Well, I don't really feel like watching sports right now.
Well, it doesn't matter because I do. It's simply a social appendage. And after that, we're gonna go to Best Buy and I am getting an Xbox.
I would prefer not to spend an hour and a half there today.
Oh, it's going to be 2 hours. I'm going to stop for carnitas at the taco truck out front. And then I'm going to walk across the street to Office Depot and get one of those plastic gaming chairs that you sit down on your living room below the level of your television
They're
head.
so ugly, Paul. Yes.
It's got built-in Bluetooth speakers to give you bass up your ass.
But I thought we were getting the orange from Crate and Barrel.
We're getting 6 of them. And we're going to make a bonfire out of our living room set that we got for the wedding.
That's too far. Sweet bonfire.
Yep.
Good thing. We didn't want them to find it, you know. Tractor we stole. Just piled it up with wood, set it ablaze.
You know, few people understand how flammable a tractor is.
Not very many people know.
It's a Volkswagen tractor, got magnesium engine block.
But when you steal as many vehicles as you've stolen over the years, you know that a lot of them are far more flammable than you expect.
You know, that is the result of a lot of scientific experimentation.
That's right. I gotta say, it's been an honor being your business partner. Business in quotation marks.
In quotation marks.
All we do is steal stuff and set it on fire.
You know, I've got to admit, since we're getting all personal,
We're getting a little squishy.
I haven't really figured out the revenue model here for stealing things and burning it as a business.
I'll be totally honest, I thought you knew.
No, my inheritance, some's gone.
Oh, shit.
My daddy, the colonel, he left us this place and a lot of money, and I've just been spending it. I
It's
thought
still
you were the accounting brains.
No, my daddy left me his inheritance is almost gone. It's half a jug of moonshine. It's almost gone.
That man loved you.
He loved me.
You want a roast weenie here?
I adore weenie. Thank you, Jim.
I got him prepped.
Oh, damn, Jim.
Yeah.
Know that much foresight, you'd think you would have figured out some kind of financial plan.
You know there, Lucas, you're standing awful close. I can smell your beard oil. It's kind of fetching. It's sandalwood, unless I miss my guess.
Jim, it is exactly sandalwood.
It is, and I'm all scratchy here. And probably smell like moonshine.
No, you smell like moonshine and B.O. Remind me of my father.
I threw my weenie down dramatically.
I held on to mine.
In case you missed it.
Gonna eat it.
Well, you brains yourself. Listen, I have a confession to make.
What's that, Jim?
I'm not really in this for the senses thrills anymore. I'm coming up on 30. I got to think about the future.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying you're my kind of partner, and I ain't in this for the money.
You saying you want to do like a romantic thing?
Well, when I look at you in those overalls with your belly poking out like mine, I think maybe soulmate. We like the same food, we like to destroy the same kind of vehicles. We enjoy a high pork diet. Moonshine.
Jim, I'll be totally honest, if you were anybody else, you'd be speaking my language. I hate to break your heart, but I gotta. Look, this is beautiful friendship, beautiful partnership. I don't want to sully it with something as basic and dirty as romance.
I had a party playing. I got a I got a Chevy back there. We were going to burn it inside the barn. We were going to burn it inside the barn.
Oh, Jim, we can still do that as friends.
It's not the same.
Jim, you know I care about you. I know you like these overalls, and I'll be honest, I might have led you on a little bit because I like the ego boost. But that was wrong of me, Jim, wrong, because I just see you as a friend and a brother and maybe a cousin sometimes.
So you're saying there's a chance? Did you put this here? It's a camera.
Yeah, I put that there. It's a camera.
Sean, this is my office. Right?
Yeah.
It seems like we have a trust issue here.
No. Look. It's not that I didn't trust you, Brian. It's that, well, I want your job. And I think I can do it better. That's what I think. So,
Give it a shot.
really?
Sure.
Okay.
Have a seat. Screen's not locked.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
The bug I'm working on is in the first tab. And as you can see, I have a in-browser editor there. Over on the second, we started using Golang.
You don't have to over-explain everything to me, Brian.
Oh, I'm just going to stand here and...
Oh, you're just gonna stand there
What
and
fashion was
watch.
threatening? Take your place.
Oh, really? This is the power play you're gonna do now? Look,
This is your chance.
you just caught me being openly insubordinate with the camera, and you're still gonna fucking jerk me around.
I like people who try to get ahead. Ever tell you how I got to be the head of IT for this company?
Just put a camera in your boss's office and then prove that you could do his job better than him while he stood over you looming and threatening?
No, I killed him. I took him out on a Florida fishing vacation. He's a big game fisherman. And left on a day that was not planned, so we were the only ones on the boat. And I got him drunk. And I rolled him in the pool.
You do know there's a rolling camera.
Nobody can prove it.
Except for when I take in the camera and I take it to the authorities, as you just confessed to murder. Oh God, you are really scary, and that just occurred to me. So you're not gonna fire me, but you might murder me.
Click.
This black light is showing a lot of semen all over the Oh God, help!
I had a great day.
You are truly an impressive man.
Tell me again, you can do my job.
So we made a deal. The deal was that I was going to help him achieve his dream before the world ended, and he was going to help me achieve mine. Obviously, I didn't want to have sex with him, because he was a little bit of a, right? So he had a friend. I got all dressed up to meet this guy in my best wife beater and my tightest pants. And I went to the bar, and who should show up there but not Steven's friend, Steven himself. I was very taken aback and a little disappointed in myself for not having seen this coming.
Hello. I bet you're wondering where I got this suit. Well, it's vintage. It's hard to find a brown velvet suit. It works for me, don't you think? Brown velvet. I took the liberty of pouring you a champagne cocktail because I know I'm going to have to talk you into this, but let me make my pitch before you punch me and walk out. Here's the deal. I have a lot of money, and I'm going to need it in 32 days. So what I will do is make up my will, and you can have all my money in 33 days. And I can't tell you why. Dream?
He seemed to have forgotten that we had discussed our end of the world dreams.
I had 3.
So, I told him, you know what? Make that will 15 days. 15 days. Will me all your money. And it won't make any difference, because he's still gonna die after 33. Seemed to make sense to him, but in my head, I started thinking about all the ways I could snuff this guy out after 15 days. Then it would just be me with 17 days of a shitload of cash. That is an end of the world dream for this bitch.
So I looked at Erin, and she seemed to be salivating, even though she hadn't had anything to drink yet. I gently pushed the champagne over to her at the bar with a cocktail napkin, and I said, there's one piece of this that's still missing for me. I've studied astrophysics. I think I have a pretty good understanding of the mechanical universe. How is it that 2 people can have sex in a running hang glider?
I told him I'd tell him in 15 days.
I think that might be a cockroach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the size of the hand grenade.
That is 100% a cockroach.
I think it's looking at us.
Get out of my restaurant!
It's not moving.
It didn't listen.
It's not moving.
Oh, I think it heard you. It blinked. I didn't
You
know
saw
they,
that?
I didn't know they could do that. Well, he's got eyes almost as big as a mouse. I've never seen a bigger cockroach.
Huh. What should we do with it?
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to kill it. I just smell my shoes.
Yeah. I'm kind of afraid to kill it in case it's like, you know, a ratatouille where there's just the one, but then it's got a family, and they all come, and they tie you up with the health inspector in the walk-in fridge, and then they take over the restaurant, and then the critic falls in love with the main cockroach's dish, and then the critic loses his job, and then they all open a restaurant together. I like that movie.
This is a really established worry for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, clearly the humans in charge were very incompetent, and I know that I am very incompetent.
So I realized my timing could be better, but since I'm down on one knee, and we've been working together for a year, and it looks like the restaurant might be closed. Scattered in the 4 winds. Judy, I want to know if you'll marry me.
This is deeply unexpected.
I think he's smiling.
Maybe he's giving us his blessing.
You know, they're going to be here long after humans are gone. That's probably a pretty good blessing to have.
Maybe that's what our love will be. It'll be like a cockroach after the apocalypse.
Tough, unkillable, very shiny, and bigger than you'd expect.
That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard in my life. Francis, yes. The answer is yes.
Oh my God.
Of course I will marry you. Oh, we never had a relationship before. I'm willing to give this a try.
It's draconian because I own a restaurant.
Yeah, I know. So,
We're still at work. I feel bad about hugging you. Can I just give you a fist bump?
yeah, we've never kissed before, so that felt pretty good. Good start.
Shouldn't have hired that HR person. I'm afraid to do
I'm
anything.
afraid. This is the problem with HR departments in general.
Wow. Bugs to the left of me, HR to the right.
Yeah. And your soon-to-be wife in front of you.
I've never been married before. I mean, I know you have. You must have some advice.
Oh, I've been married 5 times.
You're an expert. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I could give you some advice.
Yeah.
The first is that we should have had a romantic relationship before we got engaged.
So I have had a few of those, and they just confuse the shit out of me. It would be a lot more reasonable to
Have
start
a
here.
professional relationship before we get
Yes.
engaged.
I understand your values. I know how you handle stress.
And finances?
You know,
Okay.
I see how you handle yourself, and you don't think I'm looking, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's good with the customers. You know? Yeah.
When they come back to complain about the food,
Man,
the cockroaches and the food.
that guy was 240 pounds. You
and
just dropped
I
him.
dropped him.
Yeah. That's the person I want to have in my back.
Thanks. and for you, whenever I'm looking at you and you don't see me looking, and you're chopping good.
Oh, you watch me chop.
Yeah, I watched you chop.
Wow, I'm really good with the fillet.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
are-
the stuff without the bones. That's
You are
easy.
dainty with that thing.
Oh, dainty. Look at
Dainty.
these hands, you
Yeah.
flutter.
No, you're dainty. Look, it's like the way you hold a piece of meat.
You're touching my
The way
hands.
you hold a knife. What?
I think this is an HR violation, but I kind of like it. Yeah. If we're gonna get married,
Yeah.
I guess sooner or later we'd have to move up to shaking hands.
In so many ways. Will you officiate our wedding? So you murdered everyone in our department. It's just me and your semen ceiling.
I'm not the man I used to be. The pressure's gotten to me.
You seem to be doing really well. No one has caught even a whiff of your guilt yet. Because I'm too scared to tell anyone.
Why should I let you walk out of here? Convince me. Think of it as an interview, my job, what you want.
You should let me live because my biggest flaw is that I care too much.
Okay, I can go with that. That's a successful business.
Okay. You want more?
What do you got?
You.
You seem ill at ease. You want to talk?
I'm very ill at ease. Keurig would be great.
Mint or regular?
No, regular. You should let me live because you'd be alone otherwise. And I'm a pretty good conversationalist. Like when you point at me and say, "Did you see the game?" And I go, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's the point. Go on.
Glug, glug, glug. Oh. I sipped some of it and the rest I spilled on the floor. Why do you, may I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
It's on the ground. Why are you killing everyone? Because none of those people wanted your job, and you're at the top of the company, so you couldn't have been ambitious enough to go for any of their jobs. So I just don't understand.
It's cheaper than layoffs. And you're great. You're top 5%. I've seen your performance reviews. I really do want you to have my job.
You do?
Yeah.
Is this like some kind of weird evil villain like thing where you're misleading in your phrasing and you're actually going to kill me at the end?
I'm not going to kill you, but you should know about all the projects.
Projects?
Yeah, we're building killer robots now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. They can fly, you know.
When I saw the blueprints, I thought you were trying to build Optimus Prime.
Well, we are. It's a beautiful vision.
Optimus Prime doesn't kill people.
No, but we can fix that.